There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down. Below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Sunday, and we may have a surprise.
The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to
Yo, the dog walk is starting. He leaves dying with honor. Moderators on timeout. We're gonna do it when the stream starts. Yo, see you later, dog on. Good to see you.
above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Yo! Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to what I think is another not very good start. I don't know why I'm not hearing the animation of the logo. Therefore, it's gonna discontrol my mind. Gonna put me out of place. And I don't know what's going on. So how's everybody doing? 100 people watching the stream right now. 100 people watching the stream and 80 likes. It means 20 lazy, very beautiful people and haven't liked the stream. Which would be amazing if these 20 beautiful and amazing people can actually go in like the stream. Now, let me prepare that. I'm gonna go and do what the Dark One commanded to do. Kind of. So I'm gonna put the chat, I'm gonna organize it, gonna put it here, and we're gonna do the shoutouts, and we're it is Northern Shadow Fox. It's OCD, needs to be centered. You know, it needs to be centered. If it's not centered, it don't look good. Now, how's everybody doing today? Sunday, and I said we may have a surprise. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave a sentence in here. We said we will upload something when the time is right. Well, that moment might happen already. So if you experience buffering, I'm so sorry. The stream is perfect. So we just press the refresh button, and you'll get an update on the stream. Now, welcome to my moderators, and today we have Happy Biscuit. Happy Biscuit, yo, thumbs up. Happy Biscuit. He has a fat thumb. Now, we have also Paper Farming in, where is the other one? Fleety 1582 moderating also today. How are you doing? 3 moderators. And now, my souls. When I say my souls, I mention, and I'm talking about those who are green in the chat, or depending on the platform, those who actually have a badge next to their names. There is not a lot of new people. If you pay attention, there is not a lot of green badges, neither blue badges. What happened? Jacob Hines saying hello, David. Hello, Jacob. How are you doing? Welcome. What am I so let me see. We have Jane Chabino, Alexander Hernandez, Favorite Farming, Happy Biscuit. We have Northern Shadow Fox with a gun loaded against Faber if he dares to sing. And I remember we have also Big Gamer 591, one of the most young souls, still green. Brian Lego. We have also the Dark One with the first 20s of today. We have also Case Boy A again, another one of the young souls. How you doing? We have also Big E in the chat. That's not a new soul, that's an old one. We have Charles the OJ Fan Bammer. We have the Duelist. We have also Fleety 1582. Happy Biscuit, Jacob Hines, Northern Shadow Fox, John Bull, Warthog 88, Alexander Hernandez, Jacob Hines, and we have Ethan McCall in Jason Austin. How are you guys? How you guys doing? We see a lot of people. For example, I see David Isman right there. He used to be green, and that's not green. No! What happened there? Now, Dog Jesus, there we go. The Duelist back at it, giving away 582 studio members. Even I just said David Isman was not green anymore, and that hurts me. David Isman just been gifted with a free membership for a month, thanks to the Duelist. Also, Ninja Farmer, Fast Beer Entertainment, Corner 53, and JRA. Thanks to the Duelist, these 5 people, these 5 guys are right now green. Now, anybody in need of a shout out today? Before we jump into the VC, should be loading. I think I found the problem. If I found the problem properly, I should be able now to click and get in, and poops, no issues. I might have not found it. And hello.
David.
Yo, it works. Okay, so the problem that I was having is Windows 11. So I cannot have Discord loaded, preloaded, or in any kind, form, or shape. It needs to be completely shut down before pressing go live on Streamlabs. I don't know what. We have here also Fleetsy and Solar Guy. How you guys doing?
I'm doing awesome. How are you doing?
Doing great, doing great.
Doing good.
So, Solar Guy don't want to talk today. That's fine. Okay. Gene Shabby, no? 15
Being
months?
very patient, David.
You are being very patient. Nah, you good, you good. I told you the trick. Just, I'm sure you can do something about it. We have also Gene Shabby saying, hey David, sorry I've missed most of your streams. Hope you're doing well. Were you and your family affected by the quake? And if you were, did anything break? We were affected. We said nothing because it was in the middle of the night. And it actually happened. What happened in the city is one of the roundabouts that is a suspended roundabout. There is a tunnel that goes below. It broke. It broke. Water all over, and it was a disaster. And the traffic went absolutely nuts. Other than that, we have not been affected in any way, kind, form, or shape. We're good. Thank you for asking, Jin. Thank you for asking. David Isman with another 5 saying thank you for the free month. Well, there you go. That's actually a payout for a month because you are constant, and constant is $5. So there it is. There it is. Now let me see who else is in the chat that needs some love. Who is in TLX Phoenix Semi with $1 super chat? There you go. Thank you. With a very beautiful picture of the Phoenix. There you go. I think I took that picture. Yeah, that's one of my pictures. Anyways, so we have also Robbie E. Spence. How you doing? We have Court Rick Production saying a very long hi. How you doing? Mikey Wild, Brian aka a bunch of things, asking questions about the strobes. We don't know yet. We have a static view right now of the 2022, and you're about to see something that a lot of people requested. Okay, Mark Bell, 16 months as unconditional member, saying hi David. Hello Mark, how you doing? Now you are looking at the dynamic and adjustable high of the TLX 2022. First time. It's the first time that you can actually, I'm doing it with a mouse right now because I have it scripted with a mouse, but you're going to be able to do it in any way. Big A, 18 months as an 82 family. Thank you. I believe you forgot to type something there. Northern Shadow Fox Jesus Christ. With the $69.99 for cereal juice and other things. What other things? I mean, if I may choose, I'm gonna use some timeouts. If I'm able to choose, I'm gonna use some timeouts today. So now pay attention, because it's not only that it's dynamically adjusted, it's that I've managed, not only for the left components, but I've managed to actually get all the components reacting. So all the components are reacting. When it goes up or down, you actually adjust it. So all the components react kinda realistically. And I say kinda because I still need to adjust it. David Ace man saying how the TLX 9000. It's still on testing, still on pending. It failed testing because of a stupid mistake. I made an absolutely stupid mistake. I've included into the zip file a backup for the translations. When I change something, when I change a text file, any text file with any of my mods, it creates this folder. Okay, it creates this folder. This is especially useful when you edit i3ds on text mode, or when you are changing crazy stuff like I've been doing with the 2022. You break something, you have a backup. Okay, you have a backup to go backwards. The problem is you need to delete that one before submitting. and I made a mistake. Inside of a folder that is the translations, I kept one of these folders with non-necessary data. So it failed. It failed testing because of this and another. I mean, the tester did a great job. Being completely honest, I think that it's going to pass PC testing this time because the tester did not stop. The tester did not execute the testing tool and said, it failed, it don't pass. Here, David. No. He actually ran through everything and he found some clipping. He found some issues with some fenders and some tires. You know, on the TLX 9000, we have a bunch of tires. Okay, we have a bunch of tires. So if we go to one of them, which you are not going to be able to because we have none. Jesus, massive. So if we get a 9000 in here, in wheels we have a bunch of options, and in fenders we have a bunch of options. So I failed to test a couple of them, and actually the tester did an amazing job. And actually find two combinations where there were clipping with the front wheel. When you go to the triple, there was a moment with that, like the third wheel or the first axle or the auxiliary axle was going too high and was clipping through these fenders. What are they? Mud guards. Boom. It's easier if I go to this version. Okay, so in here, this setup, I never use it because I have the feeling that the wheels are too small. So I don't use that setup. But the tester is the default wheels and he was using it. So he found out that this first wheel was clipping through the top of this fender. And he reported it. He didn't fail it for that. It was a suggestion. It was a recommendation to improve the model, and we actually did it. We actually adjusted. Now the suspension is a little bit stiffer right now. It has not a lot of pivoting with the axles. Not like previously, but at the same time, this is a semi. This is not an off-road vehicle. So I've adjusted and I made the suspension to look and to work as best as possible with no clipping issues, with absolutely no problems with any combination. I ran through everything and no combinations were actually fake. Okay, so it should pass PC testing this time, unless something slipped through my fingers and also through the fingers of the two previous testers. I don't know if they were the same. Having said that, I don't know if they were the same testing. You cannot know. But yeah, Happy Biscuit. The fact that Faber uses it as an off-road vehicle does not make it an off-road vehicle. Thank you very much.
Wait, what do I now?
Yeah. So now I wonder, and I was actually thinking, if I wanted to adjust, if I want the front and rear suspension to be adjusted separate. Right now it goes up and down equally, back and forth, like front and back. It goes up and down the same, like the same animation is making it going up and down. Now I don't know if it will be like recommended to actually have it separated and have it front and rear. Now let me know. That's a question in the chat. That's a question to be asked, to be answered in the chat. So let me know what you think, if it's actually something that you'd like to see. Now it needs to bounce up and down. Yes, exactly. That's exactly the question I was asking for. Venom, shoot. Now something that I also need to pay attention. I'm gonna hide the windows. I'm gonna reload that beauty, and I'm gonna move it down, because one thing is being able to adjust it, and the other thing that nothing is clipping through anywhere, and it's not. Nothing is clipping through the interior, and we're good. Because I thought some pieces of the suspension might go through the body, but no, they're not. They're not going through the body. They are actually pretty nice. So one high that I really like is when the front arms are flat, something like that. Nothing crazy, but I kind of like it. Now, Venom is saying it's missing something. If you say stack, I'm gonna use one of the timeouts that Northern Shadow Fox gave me to put you down. So, now what do you have to say? Okay, no one said that. Willy bars. Yeah! No, no Willy bars. Crazy. Now, we're gonna keep working. We're gonna keep working on that beauty. This color, we kind of have this color. I'm trying to match it because I think it's beautiful. But I'm gonna go to the crew cap, and I'm gonna use like the BKTs, the fat BKTs, and I'm gonna use the main color. And I thought that the deep blue was kinda that color. I thought for a minute that it was that color, but when we put them next to the one next to the other, they're not. You'll see. Where is the other truck? Let me switch the sounds. I love that song. And you can't time out me because you said Venom. No, I was saying it to Venom because I thought he was going to say stacks. And if he says stacks, is time out. What is the other truck? What is the 3500 that I just found? That I just bought? I said stacks though. I mean, I have more timeouts. So color is beautiful. We need to name it somehow. We need to name this color.
Clutch rate. Clutch rate.
What?
Clutch rate.
You want the name of the color to be clutch rate?
No, Clutch is rating you, dummy.
Oh. Oh, Clutch is right. Yo, Clutch Simulations is in the chat. How you doing?
Oh my god.
Jesus, I didn't know. I mean, you're a burger, and I'm like, what's wrong with Faber? He's making sounds.
No, I was very clear, but sure.
Burger. So we have a raid from Clutch Simulations. I'm trying to find the store in this map. I don't know where it is. We have OG, Mr. Jones, and the Z subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Where the hell is the store? I think it's in the other side, but Northern Shadow Fox with another $27.99. Come on, souls. 138 people watching. Must be 138 likes. Smash the likes button. Costs you nothing. David gave us an epic suspension because souls wanted a low raider. We ask, he delivers. So smash that like. I support that. Smash that like. There you go. Smash that like button. It's next to the water. Get out of here. So now let me see. 4B Gaming. Hello. YouTube rate is not working that well. No, it's not. So here we have the two colors. And the deep blue is beautiful, but we're gonna have a new one. And I need to name it. We have 194 people, so the raid actually worked. Those who are new here in the channel that you cannot chat, it's because you're not subscribed. We have subscriber mode only active in the chat. So don't think it twice. Hit that subscribe button. Hit it. And come and see more crazy stuff in here. Now, those who are actually new, we added dynamic suspension, and air ride adjusted with the mouse Not only that, but every single component that you see here, it's going to be adjusted. Look at the front left arm. Just the front left arm, because the other ones are not coded. But look at that. Everything adjusts accordingly to the height that you choose. Ocean blue. I love that one. How does the suspension work with duels? The same thing. You're gonna be adjusting it, and you're gonna be you need to pay attention to it. You need to adjust it properly. The thing is, with duels, right now we don't have many wheel options. We have only these wheel option. I'm coding everything. I'm coding like absolutely everything. Venom is saying check this code. Okay, give me a second. What happened? Slay. I don't know if I can say that word. If you haven't typed it in the chat, I don't know if I can say that word. Venom? Venom? Nothing, Shadow Fox. More to see. The word burned. Your choice, David. Heads up, Venom. So, okay. Okay, don't be scared. Say it. I don't know what it means. Slate blue. I don't know the meaning of that word. Slate blue. If anybody can let me know.
Hey, David.
Yeah, me.
It's slate blue, or sometimes it's called slate gray, but it's actually a blue color.
I kind of like it because ocean blue. I like ocean blue, but ocean blue is kind of common. I kind of like the name slate blue because I haven't seen it right. I haven't seen it anywhere, so I kind of like it. Now we're gonna have it. We're gonna have a new color combination that is gonna be slate blue. And other than that, Tracker Magic is asking for the interior. Tracker Magic, that is your interior. What's wrong with it? It's there. This is not the interior. This is the LOD1 interior, the one that you're gonna see from far away. But time out for me gaming. The interior is here. We're here. We're a little bit tall. My head is kind of cut with the roof. Now what happened if we raise myself?
Yeah. You forgot the part of Trucker Magic.
Bad
Also,
Magic.
time out for B Gaming.
Okay, 4B, 1 minute or you're going down. Australian cane farmer. I'm glad you like it. How about navy blue? It won't be navy blue. We already have a navy blue in the chat. Sorry, not in the chat, in the game. If you go to the gold offer blue, that's navy blue. That's a navy blue.
David, you're all over the place. You're very distracted, it sounds like.
Why? I'm reading.
Because... well, apparently there is now navy blue in the chat.
Shut up! It's gold offer. I know gold. I like it gold offer. It's like the Hufflepuffles. Hashtag bad Maddie. Maddie, it's your turn now. We shots fired. There you go. So, who else? I see a lot of new names in the chat. Dalton Arrow saying the color looks great. Well, I'm glad you like it. It's not gonna look like exactly like that in the game. It's not gonna look exactly like that in the game because these has no textures. Okay, if we put textures into it. Now this is the color. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to color code it. I'm gonna try to color code that blue and to actually record it. Okay, to actually save it as a color, as a valid color. Blue steel. Blue steel. So Matty, you have 17 seconds, so you are going down. Now let me see if we put.
Hey, David.
Yeah, me.
When you had that other truck pulled up to it, what color was that? Green?
It's what I call deep blue. It's in between green and blue, and it's a very weird color that appear. Now they. Sorry, let me to interrupt you. Allow me to make an interruption. Tracker Matty, firing back to 4B. 4B, your turn. 1 minute. These guys are having fun right there. This is a color, Venom. This is a color that it came out, and the light that we have right now does not help. Let me Let me put that to 9 a.m.
No, David, on the other truck that was sitting there next to it.
Oh, that's the... I don't know. I believe that's the Goldhofer blue. Goldhofer. Yeah, this is the Goldhofer blue. That's a stock
Yeah, it
color.
almost like a forest green.
No, but it's blue. It's actually very, very blue. If I turn on the light, it's very, very blue. Oh, there you go. 4B Gaming is bending the knee. There you go. Well, no shame on that. You've been shot in the head. You'll be ready for the next one. Now, I need this, and I need also on the pickup bed. I need to adjust that. Because where is the bed? Where is the bed? We have another one. JRA saying dark grease blue color is the meaning of slate blue. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Denim blue. But denim blue will be this one. A little bit darker than that one. When we turn off the light, that'll be denim blue. That will be denim blue. As far as I understand on colors, which in the end, men, we see less colors than women. That's a fact. Blue is blue. Then we have Venom, which is slate blue. And then we have Solar Guy with pinks. That's about it. And no, Madzi with purples and greens. So, but those are special specimens. Those are special people. Now I'm gonna do the vehicle shader and do the color mask, and hopefully that's gonna work. Now give me a second. Where is the front bumper? Let me activate the tangents to the front bumper. Otherwise, it's not gonna be visible. Okay. Now I need to save this main color. Okay, because I don't like it. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna save it down here, and it'll be something like 27. It'll be something like a 27. Now we go back to our truck in here. We reload it. You see, it nearly doesn't change, but the tone changed a little bit. The tone changed a little bit. I really like the slate blue definition. I really like it. So we're gonna use it. We're gonna use the slate blue. As you can see, we don't have tail lights yet. We have the whole, not the tail lights, but the front lights kind of there. Atlantic blue. That's too much. Atlantic blue. I think that it's too much pretending. Where there'll be a bull bar. Okay, allow me to show you like the project. This is a project in Maya. Everything that we did yesterday is all these bubbles that you see there. But allow me to show you the pack of extras that we are going to have. First, we're going to have a service bed that's gonna look like that. Well, not finished, it's half of it, but we're gonna have it. And we are going to have also, not in the cabin, not here, not here, not here, not here. Here in the extras, we have a bunch of things. One of the things that we have on the extras is this bull bar. This bull bar is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, this one, I'm gonna export it for you to see it in the game. Now, it's not perfect yet. It needs UDIM, it needs a bunch of stuff, but I'm gonna export it for you to see how it looks in the game, how it's gonna look like. And we're gonna export that. You're gonna see that it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. Now, I need to get something to drink. Bear me a second. Jesus, my computer's gonna blow up.
Oh, don't do that. That would be bad. You need your computer. So, everybody, are we excited about the TL excavator?
Okay,
Coming
back
soon.
at it. I need a fridge in here. I need a small fridge in here. But my wife don't want to give it to me because she says that if I have a fridge in here, I would never leave this room because I'll have everything that I use on a daily basis. So,
Mr. Marcel, electric?
what is Miss? I don't see Mr. Marcel in chat.
I do.
Why? Why you see it? I don't see it.
Do
Oh,
you have-
there it is. Mr. Marcel, we're gonna have something special with this engine. We're gonna have a variation on that engine that is gonna be special. I don't know if it's gonna need another XML or not. Probably it's gonna need a separated XML because of the combinations, wheels, differential, and stuff. But I believe we're gonna be able to do something very, very nice with an electric option. Yes, indeed. Now, cheers to every single one of you. Cheers to every single one of you for an amazing Sunday, an amazing end of the Sunday. So we're gonna import that bull bar and we're gonna see how it looks.
Biscuit, I can't believe she won't give you a fridge.
Yeah. Yeah. She don't. He says nope. You will never leave this room again if you have a fridge right there. So, and I can understand. I understand because I spend a lot of time in here. So if I have a fridge, that moment that I just left would never happen. Now this is the bull bar. Now color, it's not gonna be colorful right now because well, I haven't finished the UDIM and anything. So right now it's Lambert, and I don't know if we can actually give it something. No, I don't think so. We can give it in here, for example, a 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, and we can go 0.4 and 0.9 in here. And I don't know if all these, let me bring in the light. Yeah, that was the effect that I wanted. Let's remove it, save it, and reload it. That's the bull bar. Now, when it's all the way down, the bull bar don't look very, very nice, being honest. It's something that requires the truck to be actually elevated, and to be actually like that. Okay. Whenever you do that, this looks what?
Read Biscuit's message.
Random. I was asked today if I were to die, who would be my pall bearers? David, you were on my list, but I need to find another hobbit to carry opposite you so the casket doesn't angle down. No, it's fine. You put me into that position, and I'm gonna make sure that I throw your casket through a stair somewhere, and I'm gonna make sure it opens. When it hit the ground, it bump, bing, bump, and whatever, you picture it. So, this is the bull bar that we're going to have. As you can see, it has a hole in the middle. You may wonder why. And it has a space. There is space, and you may also wonder why. So, if you wonder why, then you wonder how. So, no, don't sing, because Favor's gonna be timeout if he sings. No, but what do you think? What do you think of the looks of the bull bar? I think it looks very, very nice. I think it looks very, very nice. It's smooth. It's very smooth. So I'm actually excited about that one.
Yeah, I like it. Good job, David. Good job.
176 people and 182 likes. I double dare you to break 200 likes. I double dare you to break the 200 likes. Put it a little closer. No, I cannot put it a little closer because there needs to be a room. Burton McKinney, there needs to be a room. In here, we need room. We need space to put something that it might work when the Platinum expansion is released. You know? Northern Shadow Fox, I haven't finished with the Extreme Off-Road, like, setup, detail, or whatever you want to call it. But who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen with that? Because we have, I mean, in here, as you know, we have several options. Right now, we have them hidden, but we have the Baja edition. We have also an option with the net, with an open net at the back. We have several. We have 2 bumpers for the back. We have 2 bumpers for the front. We have a snorkel. We have 2 sets of skid plates. So all these things are optional. Okay, so we're still working on everything. Now, yesterday we ended up the stream with the doubt of if it was going to be possible to do to actually level it. Now, on the 2020 it was possible, but I was cheating. Being honest, I was cheating on the 2020 when we did that, because it's actually not flexing. I'm cheating, and I applied the same principle in here. I'm cheating too, because why not? Now we're gonna go to the curse in here, and of course, if you have it all the way down, it's climbing. It's gonna climb to nothing. Well, whoa. Well, it has power, so who knows? Jesus. Okay, so it climbs. Well, not here, because we are hitting something.
It's climbing up that wall if it's nothing.
Yeah, I thought it was not going to climb, but it is actually... It is actually killing it. And it's not even lifted. Well, we may not need a lift in here. We're just killing it. I mean, why do you want? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Careful with the bouncing in here. So why do you need a lift? Why would you lift it? Wow. Careful with the bouncing, though. Oh my god. So right now we are kind of stuck. So we're gonna lift it. And we're gonna just climb up there. Come on, climb. The rear tire is bugging me because it's inside of the tree. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're gonna break it. We're definitely going to break it. Yep, we're going nowhere right now. That's not supposed to happen. That tree. Uh-oh. Now I'm down here. Okay. I cannot jump. I need to go to. Why is the zoom? It's zooming in because of the picture. I was taking a picture, and I have the FOV at 35. So let me clean that. And let me go back here. And let's see. Looks epic. Thank you, guys. I'm here. Oh, jeez. I don't know how I managed to do that all the time. That is stuck beyond. Oh, got it. No! No! Don't fall! Don't fall! Come on, come here with me. There you go. There you go. So, okay, the chat is frozen. Now it's not. Okay, we see saying. Okay, let me see. We're generous fellas, gotta stick together. Yeah, well, yeah. We'll see. Will there be a tray or flatbed? Yes. Yes, there's going to be. It's going to be compatible with all the attachments of the crew cab, which actually leads me to the surprise of today, where depending on the end of the stream, we may actually send the 3500 update, the crew cab with the extreme, for giants to be tested. Now, the flexing right now it's non-existing. The wheels react and stuff, but there is absolutely no flex. Timeout, Ali, for the fluffy ones. Ali, I don't know what you did, but you're going down for 5. And I'm gonna take from the ones that Northern Shadow Fox sent before. Okay? From the ones that Northern Shadow Fox sent before, I'm gonna add to those another 5. So it's gonna be 10 for Ali. In 1 minute, Ali, you're going down for 10. Australian cane farmer, apparently you're deafened. Don't be. Exactly. I don't know why this is hidden. That's weird. Ali, do you know what? We're not gonna wait a minute. Boom. So, Ali's down for 10. Enjoy the stream. So, in here, we have flexi. We have 2 elements that are not present yet. Okay. Right now, the front and the rear, they don't flex. There is no flexing. Okay. There is no flexing, and it is something that it's going to happen. There is going to be flexing, of course. There is going to be flexing, but invisible flexing. But first, I needed to relate all the components one to each other, and then I will drag them. Okay, and then I will drag them. Big Mike SR09, the begin of the project of the Winter Wolf hasn't happened yet. I haven't started like merging it. This is the one you see here. This is just a copy paste from 19. It has no new shaders. It has no nothing. And when you zoom in and out, you can actually see that the textures are raw textures. I mean, it looks very well because our PNG at 4K. So that one needs a lot of work. I mean, it needs to be redone basically. So no. It hasn't started. I haven't started with the Winter Wolf yet. This is the one that we probably are going to send today for testing. The crew cap for the TLX 3500. Okay, crew cap for the 3500. This is going to be sent to Giants probably today. If you behave, I have a goal, but I don't want to say it. I'd like that goal to happen just naturally. I don't want this goal to be I don't know how to say it. I just want it to happen normally. I don't want to force anybody to do anything. I just want that to just happen. If it happens, it's going to be submitted to Giants. If it doesn't, well, it doesn't. But I mean, you can guess what's going to be. The Winter Wall looks fluffy with that weight. No, it looks good. The thing is the lowest. This is the lowest one. This is the lower Winter Wall. It's not the high one. It's not the high one. Ali get hidden. No.
And David, 200 likes at exactly the hour.
There you go. 200 likes at the hour. There you go. Thank you. Now, we need to keep working on this one. I mean, there is 172 people, and some of you are not aware about how do I work on the streams, because you might be new in here. Now, I usually throw trucks from clips. That's absolutely normal. No, I was reading the chat and it just happened, but it was like a button because it landed just perfectly. What else? What I do when testing the mods and when adjusting the mods, it's actually I have this map. Thanks you to Alien Gene, which is actually working on an expansion of that one before sending it to Giant, and it's going to be released before anybody says so. It's going to be released. He said that he's going to be released. I don't. He said it. So what I do is actually I concentrate within the component that I'm working on. For example, right now, yesterday we were working on the left arm. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna hide everything that it's not the pieces that I'm working on. So right now you're gonna see that everything else is going to disappear, and we are going to concentrate on the elements that we have on the left. Yesterday we did everything on this side. Today we're going to do the left and probably the back. And when these two components are done, we're gonna do the flexing, the separating components and everything is gonna be just amazingly beautiful. Now, saving that and reloading it in here. Okay, so we have it here, and we have the elements that we need to concentrate on. Like for example, if we focus right now on the left side, you're gonna see that the left side, it's acting. So the shaft is extending, collapsing. All the pieces are actually moving. Not only that, but when you turn, the flexible pieces are also working with the turning. Now, we need to do the left side. Okay? Sorry, the right side. Depending on where you are, is left or right. To me, it's the right wheel because we drive in this direction. So we did left. From left, now we're gonna do front right. The shaft is extending, collapsing, you say? Yes, Happy Biscuit. Thank you for noticing it. It's very amazing that you actually notice my wording. Now, I'm gonna start like yesterday. I'm gonna start with these, like with the bottom arm, and I'm gonna try to follow the same order of pieces. For an example, I have this arm in here, and I have right here the front arm left. Okay, now this is my front arm right, and it needs to be not below that one, but just right here, because we're gonna start with this one. Now, the front arm left, blue arrow pointing out. Well, we need the same situation to happen, but with this one, we need the blue arrow to point, in this case, to point right. We did that yesterday many times. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna create a transform. Gonna cut the transform. Gonna place it in here, and I'm gonna make the arrow of the transform to look to the side that I want it. It's gonna be 0, -90, and 0. So I have green pointing up, blue pointing right. Left. Well, right on the car, left on the screen. You know, you understand that. Now, with that, I need to pay attention to the references. Now, I need to move that away. So I have it outside, and I'm gonna move the front arm to here, and I'm gonna freeze translations and rotations. Therefore, this arm is pointing out. Now, I'm gonna move it out, and in here, inside this piece, I have the front arm left reference. This is the front arm left reference. I'm gonna duplicate it, and I'm gonna move it into a place that it's isolated. So for example, here. Now that's gonna be 90 and minus 0.83, and it's gonna be inside of the axis front right. So this is not going to be left reference anymore. It's gonna be right reference, and it's gonna be inside of the axis front right. Now in the game, everything moves and everything reacts as it should. But now we need to save it. We're gonna go to the, where's my tool? Here. So now we export it. We go to the XML, and we put it here. Now, go to the top, Alt 2, and we go to cylinder. Here in cylinder, I have my front arm left. I'm gonna duplicate it, and I'm gonna type right. Here, I'm gonna type right. I don't have right reference. And right reference. Now, I don't understand why I don't have right reference. Front arm right reference is here. Save it. Export it. Copy. Paste it here. Now on the cylinder, we should have it down here. Okay, good. Now these are the front arm left and front arm right. Saving it and reloading the game should give us the movement of also the right arm. So you can see that right now when the wheel goes up and down, the right arm and the left arm are reacting with the wheel. Done it. I'm waiting for driver to text me. Okay, what else do we have? We have these piece. Then what else is important? We have the suspension. Okay, so let's organize the suspension. So the suspension, in order that's not gonna pass certification. It will when it's finished. Don't worry. Oh, you don't have faith on me. Create transform. Control X. I'm gonna put it here. Control V. Now I'm gonna move it out somewhere here. Okay. Now that one has rotations. I need to move it to the other side. Okay, I need to move it to the other side. And what I need to do is, once I have it here, I need to drag it inside of this shock. Once I have it there, I need to drag it inside of this shock. Now, everything in here, the rotations and everything, sorry, in this one, translate X needs to be 0, and the rotations needs to be reset. And right now, blue arrow is pointing front, so blue arrow needs to point down. And we move it out. We drag the shock inside, and we freeze the transforms, rotation, and scale. Okay, now we have that shock properly oriented and properly rotated. 12 hours in UV editor is hurting your brain. It's gonna hurt your brain no matter what. UV editor is horrible. Yes, it is. It is horrible. I feel your pain. Absolutely. Now, the other piece that we need is going to be, we have the shock front right and we have the shaft. Okay, we have the shaft front right that it's down there. It's properly oriented, but it's not properly rotated. So we're gonna just clean everything, and we're gonna give it a rotation of 90 degrees. Move it out, move it inside, and now we freeze transforms. Now the shaft is fine, and we can throw it inside of this one. Now need to be careful, because the rotation cannot be here, it needs to be on Y. And sometimes it happens that the rotations are not the right. So right now what is happening in here needs to be 0, 180 and 0, and this one is, there you go. Now we have the shocks. Now we're missing the spring. Now I'm gonna cut that, and I'm gonna select that spring. And I'm gonna move that one out. So I have here that spring. This is the left spring. I'm gonna just negative space and drag it inside of the spring front. Now I'm gonna reset the X positioning, gonna reset the X transform, and I'm going to reset the rotations. Now not only that, but I need to go ahead and rotate, point the blue arrow down. Okay, we need to point the blue arrow down. We're gonna move it away. Now that spring can be sent here. That spring can be sent there. And that spring front right can be frozen. All the transforms. And now I need to follow this same structure where I have this shock front right, and then I have these spring front right. Now the thing is, this I need to duplicate that one, cut the reference, put it on the shaft, and the shaft is down there and everything is just fine. Now in here it's gonna be right, and I have the shock, the shaft with the spring reference and the spring. So if I select the entire shock, I have everything just perfectly set right there. Now we have also a shock front right with absolutely everything set inside, so it can be scripted. We're missing something. We're missing the reference for the shaft. So I'm gonna just move that inside of the shaft. That's gonna be 0. And it's already pointing up. So that's the reference for the shock. Front right ref. And where is this one going? Well, on the left arm, I have the reference for the shock. It means that on the right arm, I'm gonna have the reference for the shock. So where is my right arm? On arm right. There you go. So we should have right now everything. You can just save it, export and copy, go to here, paste it here, and now we need to do on the cylinder. We have here this shaft, this shock front left. Well, we're gonna have also the shock front, and in here is gonna be, since I use the same naming convention, I can type just right ref, and right ref. Here, shaft right. Perfect. Now the spring, same story. Right ref, and right ref. Now, if I did it right, we reload it, nothing should be broken, nothing should be clipping, and right now you should see the springs reacting, and when they collapse and contract, they react to the bouncing amazingly well. Okay, so they react to the bouncing. So you see actually the spring that contracts, and we're missing this front piece that it's not following, this top piece, I don't know how you call these things, but this is actually not working properly, which is this one. Okay, now this one is a little bit tricky because it has his own rotations and stuff. Since it has his own rotations and stuff, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the reference that I have on this one. Okay, I'm gonna grab the transform that I have somewhere that I don't have anymore. This is not an hydraulic anymore, it's not a drive shaft, and it's not a configuration. So, Jesus, with biscuit and ale. my god. Biscuit, are you alright? So now I'm gonna move that one out. And I'm gonna do a negative on X. And I'm gonna throw it, what is it? This one. Okay, that piece is called axis from left top. And that's why I don't found it. That's axis from right top. Now it has no rotations, it has nothing. Now this one has everything. But it has everything on the other side. We're having a grown full conversation you wouldn't understand. Shut up! Now in here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna group it. And I'm gonna twist that one on Z, no, on Y 180 degrees. So if I did it right, now I have this transform pointing to the right orient. I can move it out. And I can now grab this one, put it inside. And freeze everything on that one. And everything is just fine right now. So we're gonna have it up here. So we have front arm left. Therefore, before the front arm right is gonna be that one. Now that one has a reference. That one has a reference that it's inside this axle. Or this piece that actually spin. Okay? Which is axis front left top ref, and it has rotations and all kinds of things. So I'm gonna duplicate it. In again. I need to move it out. I need to swap his orientation. Then I need to group it. I need to rotate it 180 on Y. And now this one, the result, I need to throw it inside of here. So this piece has these rotations. Now I can just remove that, I believe. And I don't know if anyway, so if it works, it's gonna be like a big yeehaw, because I don't know exactly what I did. But I think I did it right. Sometimes I do stuff just by impulse, or just by, I think my mind is working, but my rest of the body is just don't know what it's doing. So in here we're gonna type here, and it's gonna be right top. No, right top reference is not there, so we haven't found it. Top axis front, oops, right top reference, save it, exporting copy. It was not going to work because the references were swapped left and right, so it was not going to work. But right now I think it will. So in here, top in underscore ref, perfect. And TLX main component 1, active dirty, scale, blah blah blah. Save. Now, let's see if it works in here. Okay, there is nothing crooked, so that's a good start. And right now, the top piece should go up and down with the axle, and it does. Beautiful. Jesus. That was bad. Okay, that is working. That is working. You're missing the steering rack to connect the front tires. The steering rack to connect the front tires. I don't know what that is. I believe we're missing nothing. I believe we're missing no pieces. I mean, if you mean these like these rubber pieces in here, if you mean this rubber piece that is not here, it's because it's dynamic, and I need to do it just separately. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be here. Don't worry. Now what else? The last piece that we are missing are, I don't know if the steering is actually working. No, the steering arm is not working. So steering is not pulling left or right. So this piece, okay, this piece is not working like it should. Now we need to I need to do it again. So I'm gonna grab this, cut it, put it here. This serves me to reorient everything. 90 on Y. Now we move it out here. Now we drag it in, and that's gonna be frozen. There you go. Now that piece is rotate minus 90, and his reference is here, which is just on the other side. Okay, fair enough. So we're gonna move it out. Now I'm gonna drag that inside, which is there. Perfect. Now this one is gonna be minus 90 and just on the other side. Now this is a reference, and that reference goes inside of the axis right here. Axis left, sorry. So that piece goes there, and that steer part right 3, that one goes inside of the axis front right. Perfect. Now we save it, export it again. Alt 2. This is very mechanic, and you could fall into Ali. Really? So you've been timed out, and not even with a super chat. You've been timed out by the weekly moderator. So I believe is this one. It is still part 3. Yep, steer part 3, and that's gonna be right. That's gonna be right reference and right reference. I believe that's all. Now we reload it, and we should see that if we turn, there you go. There you go. The steering piece is actually going with the wheel. Nice. So everything is moving accordingly. Everything is moving like it should. Perfect. Easy with the bullying in chat, guys. Everybody has the right to be there. So next piece is going to be the steering part to right. So the steering part to right is this one. Now this one is orientation and everything. It's again another not a problem, but another situation. So what is my transform? Delete it. Well, we have this one. I'm gonna cut it. I was going to put it here, and I'm gonna remove all the orients. Now move it out. It's on that side. Move it here. Now that piece goes inside. That one is frozen. Okay. And now the reference for this one, don't remember what it is. It's on the sway bar, I believe. Yeah, it's here. So that's gonna be right. I don't know what's gonna happen with the sway bar. Now that needs to be here. Okay. And this piece, which is here, needs to be inside of the arm right. here. Now we save it. We export everything, and with this we should have all the dynamic pieces that needs coding. All the dynamic pieces that they need coding in here. Isaiah, how you doing? How are you doing? What are you guys doing? Where is Solar Guy broadcasting? What is Solar Guy broadcasting? And where? Question. Now let's see. We have again here in cylinder. I'm gonna have these steering part 2. It's gonna be right. Let me right. And in here it's also going to be right reference. There you go. Now all this needs to be duplicated, and when it says left, okay, it needs to be right here, right top, oops, right, 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 and right. This one is not yet done. This one is not done yet. Front CV right. But we reload it, we fire it up, and everything animated and everything moving beautifully. Beautifully. Okay, now what happens if we lower it? Did everything move? Everything collapses. Some pieces move a little bit unnaturally, but it is what it is. There is no way to actually make that or change that. But hey, that's pretty cool. Everything moves and everything reacts. That's beautiful. Okay, now let's see. We're missing something. I'm missing this front CV left. What is that piece? What is that piece? Front CV right. Oh, is this one? Okay. So that's another problem. I need to. Oof, I have all the joint in here. Anyway, I'm gonna put that one in here and reset everything. Move it away. Negative. Now group it. This group 180 on Y. And that front CV right needs to be inside this one, inside the last one. And it needs to be freeze transforms everything. And now it needs to be moved out. Okay, so we have it right there. Now we're having also the situation where this roundy piece, this front CV join outer right, it needs to be deleted from here because it's not coded. So I need only that piece. Now this piece has a reference, and this reference is a front CV right somewhere. Front CV is this one. Okay, now I can duplicate it. I'm gonna duplicate that one. I'm gonna move it out so it's here. Now it's gonna be negative. Now I'm gonna group it, and I'm gonna rotate it 180 degrees on Y, and I'm gonna move that one inside the axis front right, and that's gonna be right. Now we can do that, and this is actually referred to that one. Hirati Amatsu, how you doing? What are you crazy people? You want a boss fight? There you go. Oh, everybody died. Jesus, losers. Okay. Well, that's I can leave that one there and see. And no, I need to code it first. So we're gonna just export and copy all two. And with that, we're gonna go again to cylinder, and this is going to be the front CV here. So we're gonna type right. Maybe right, and in here it's gonna be right. There you go. So with all that, now I have all the pieces that needs coding coded. So it's not moving. Yeah, it's moving. Very lightly, but it's moving. So I need to see if it actually bounces. Yep, it bounces. It bounces up and down. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, I'm gonna crash. What was there? Oh, there's open tree. There's open places. No, what happened? Genarian Coleman subscribing to the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now in here. Beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's for the behavior. Okay, now what I need to do. Okay, we're going back here. Gonna move that one aside. Gonna hide that. We're gonna hide everything. We're going to concentrate in the pieces that they need deformation, okay, which are these three. Okay, so I'm gonna isolate them and shift P those. Okay, so these pieces, they do need deformation. Okay, we have the origins properly set. Okay, we have the origins, they are properly set, but we need to create, we need to do these skeletons for them. Now this is a part of the modding that there's a lot of people that actually send messages and ask about it. So those who are actually interested in hoses, dynamic hoses, and actually pieces of rubber, plastic that are going to move around based on something, this is a way to do it. So we're gonna create a joint. That joint, I'm gonna give a 0.2 radius, and this joint is gonna be modify match translations, duplicated, modify match translations, duplicated, and modify match translations. Okay, so this is steering part 1. Now this is going to be steering part 1 joint. I'm gonna duplicate it, and I'm gonna move that one somewhere around here. Okay, it's on the top of that piece. Jesus. Oh, this and this. Fine. So now I can actually drag it somewhere closer. So there is fine. Now this one is going to be named, that one, join 1, and it's gonna be down here. Perfect. Now this is steering part 1. So these babies are going below that one. Nice. Now that one, we're going to duplicate it and can move it, like for example, to the top. Go to this view and drag it somewhere, like in the center of this section, in the center of this area. How many modders take this much time to work on the little things to make such epic mods? So remember, smash the like to keep the mods coming. Souls and newbies, thank 82 Studio family, Northern Shadow Fox, thank you. I don't know how many people actually takes that these amount of time. This is a lot of hours into this baby, but I'm glad that you see it, and I'm glad that you like it. I'm gonna put it here. There you go. Now, key point, key step. Select everything. Hold on. This is the inner right. Now, push joined. And join is going to give me a 1. I'm going to move it up. And these two are going to move it in, not inside, but below. So we have this is a group. And now this is joined and joined. Now I'm going to select all these. Nope. Everything that is right. I'm going to select all these. And I'm going to remove all the transforms, everything that it's there but the rotations. Then with the Giants tool, with the Giants exporter, I'm going to give it the 300 and I'm going to freeze to pivot everything in here. Now with that, I can select origin, mesh, destination, and do skin bind skin. Origin, mesh, destination, skin bind skin. Origin, destination, skin, and bind skin. Now I'm gonna select all the pieces that we did. There are these ones plus the joints, and I'm gonna export. Export selected.
Oh, hey, Solar Guy now identifies as an ice cube. Well, that's interesting.
Who is identified as an ice cube?
Solar Guy.
He's an ice cube? What?
He writes it in chat. I just read it.
Okay. Solar guy, you are an ice cube? What are you talking about? Okay, now Giants editor, and on the other side my scenes, and I bring those in here. As you can see, everything appears. Everything appears, and everything is it's looking good. Now we need to change the materials on those, and I'm gonna change the materials on this ones before anything. I'm gonna just edit the i3D, and I know that my chassis mat is material number 5. These are all my maps, all my user attributes and stuff. Pay attention to that. In this material in here needs to be 5. We save it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with your chat. Because now Biscuit identifies as 2 biscuits.
What?
Biscuits. I now identify as 2 biscuits.
Okay. So, I have here the steer joint left. And that's the steer joint right. Now, this one, this joint, and that's joint 1. Now that piece goes inside skin meshes, and hello, sweetie. No, we don't have flying potatoes.
We want fly potatoes.
Now this one is the origin.
David, I think she wants a flying potato.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we kind of understand. I don't. It doesn't matter how many times I'm told not to ask. But he's in it. Now I need to make sure that this piece, this one is the one that has this left join. Therefore, that piece down here is the one that is gonna have that one. So, here. Nice. Okay. Now, front CV Case. There you go, Case Thomas with a $10 super chat and a flying potato. There you go. So they are going to hear it somehow. Wait me a second. They will listen in right now. Now we have that piece that is the front, and that inside skin meshes. So that goes inside. Now, the two pieces of that one. Front CV. Okay, so it's here. So that one goes also here. While this one goes inside Northern Shadow Fox with a sliding chair. We're gonna bring them kids in here. We're gonna bring them here. So that front CB right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So I have it grouped somehow. Okay, so I'm gonna need to move that aside. I'm gonna need to move these inside. That's gonna be 0. Okay, front CV right. That's gonna be 0. Now I'm gonna move it in on top of that. That's gonna be right rotation. Now that's gonna be inside. Therefore, this one has no rotations and no translations. Now inside this one, we have the outer left joint and the inner. So it has the outer right joint 1, just the bottom one. Jesus Christ. It has this one, and also it has the inner one. So this one. Okay. Now that one goes inside of the axle. That's a little bit complex right now. So we have that one that goes inside of the axle, and this one that goes also inside here. Now, if I did it right, which doing 3 joints at once, it's spelled not the Shadow Fox with another flying potato. So we have 2 flying potatoes and a sliding chair. There you go. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna take a break of this madness. So as you can see, we have the right pieces moving. Now let's see if they actually react properly. They do. They do react properly. That's so beautiful. When you see Dragon Bandit, how you doing? Look at that, look at that, look at that. We have the like full suspension and animated. Full animated suspension. Completely full animated suspension. This is beautiful. This is just amazing. Just parked in Alabama. Is that a sweet home? I had to, sorry. Is that a sweet home Alabama, or it ain't sweet? Now I'm gonna just go ahead and start showing pieces in here. We show everything, we save it. Now vehicle reload. Now Dragon Bandit, check that. We have adjustable suspension with adjustable everything. Adjustable suspension with adjustable everything. Absolutely gorgeous stuff in here. Absolutely gorgeous stuff in here. Now, what it's left to do is just the back, just the rear. The rear is not that complex. The rear is actually pretty straightforward. Baja mode. Yeah, it's beautiful. So the rear is not, like I was saying, the rear is not complex because it only has the components that it has are quite straightforward. So for example, we need these axle to spin. Okay. Timeout 82 Studio. Bad joke, you better than that. Hey, that's not how you time out me. Now, I'm calling the defenders. I'm calling the people who protect 82 Studio in here. Big hands! How you doing? There was no stream this morning. I couldn't make it. I have no car. I have no car, and we have a borrowed car. So it was not possible. It was actually impossible to make the stream this morning. Oh, sad, but hey, we'll see next time. Right, we just messaged Maria to time me out. No, that's not how you time me out. We have flying potatoes to do in a sliding chair. Give me a second. How is that possible? That kid just came here asking for stuff. He gets the stuff and then he leaves. You ask for flying potatoes. They send you flying potatoes and you leave? Really? Oh, you were in the last. You was in the bathroom. Okay. So let's potato. We have 2 flying potatoes and a sliding chair.
First potato.
You want to do the slide first? Oh, there's a bullet. See, bullets. So sliding chair. So sliding chair. Let me grab it. It's gonna be something like. And now flying potato. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. So, in 1 and 2 and 3. And the second one, 1, 2, and 2 flying potatoes. There you go. You need to say thank you, Northern Shadow Fox. Thank you. Yeah, much another. Thank you. Sino? I mean. Thank you.
Thank you.
Northern
Northern
Shadow
Shadow
Fox.
Fox.
Payasa.
Papá, ya está. Papá, ¿está Alex?
No, está trabajando, Alex.
Que él me dio la cámara, ¿verdad?
No, fue Sassy.
¿Este es FaceTime?
No, Sassy in here today. So, now.
Hello, Monty.
Jesus. In order to create, they do leave marks. Hey, you're making it a joke. These freaking things, Maria has a very good aiming. She always hits me in the neck. So, okay, we have all the moving parts that we wanted. Kinda. And then we are going to need shafts and stuff actually to move, bend, and things, okay? Now we're gonna start with the easy thing. We're gonna start with the axle. Now the axle is nowhere near properly set. Why? Well, basically because it's not. Because I say so. That's it. That's why. So no, jokes aside, the rear axle is not set properly because it's not inside of any wheel. So there is no way to make a wheel react. Okay, there is no way to make a wheel move. The axle, if the axle is nowhere into any wheel. So first we need to reorient it, and we need to put it inside of a wheel. Now, I'm gonna move it aside. Then I move the axle inside here, and I'm gonna drag you. The axis from left, axis from right has a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna move it on the back left, and I'm gonna do it left to right. So in order to make it left to right, I need all these to match. Okay, I need all these pieces to match where the wheel is located. Now, I need to move these axle away. I need to rotate this blue arrow again minus 90 degrees. Drag the axle inside. Freeze his transforms. So the blue arrow is pointing to the right. Okay. And now this one is going to be axle rear rev. And it's going to be inside the wheel back right. And this wheel back right is going to be just the opposite. Okay, so we save it. And just by doing that, we export and copy. We control in here. Now I'm treating the axle like it was like a steering bar. It's not a steering bar, but I'm treating it the same way. So we're gonna do it. Where are my steering bars? Steer part. Okay. Now this piece needs to be moved down, and that's gonna be axle. Oh, made a mistake with the typing. It's axle rear and axle rear rev. No, axle typo. So it doesn't recognize it. Now go again to cylinder, and in here it's axle rear. Oops. Axle rear reference and axle rear reference. This case, I don't need scaling. I need no scale. Okay. Right now, if you pay attention, the axle, you see where the axle is? It doesn't appear inside in the middle of the wheel. Like the disc brakes is not in the center of the wheel. It's just elsewhere. Now, if we reload it, oops, now the axle is in the center of the wheel. Okay, the axle is in the center of the wheel. We just lost all the references because the wheels act differently. But right now, if the axle moves, Jesus.
All right, Happy Biscuits. See you later.
We have a situation there. That's not supposed to happen.
You think?
I have a situation. I don't have drive nodes, so therefore this is not going to work. So inside this wheel, so we have a situation in here. I'm gonna just that's gonna be wheel back drive. TLX, Control V. Now move top. Duplicate. Rear rev. And that wheel. Now this is going to be wheel back left drive. Okay, so I think that right now I am going to fix it. My bad. The wheel have two components. They have a representation and they have a drive node. Now I don't have drive nodes on the back because we typically don't need them. But in this case, since we have components that they don't need to spin, we do need a drive node on the back wheels. That's not common, but in this case we need it. So we reload it. Now it should not spin anymore. There you go. What it's going to do is it's gonna move. You see that? It's moving with the rear wheels. There you go. Nice. Now, what else? We have all that. Now we're gonna do, for example, the shocks. Okay, the shocks. Shocks are easy because in here, if I did it right, I believe I have them already rotated and stuff. No, I don't. Okay, so same approach. Do we have any group name? Hearing access. What is it? Oh no, that's the okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. Now in here, I'm gonna create. I'm gonna create a group, and I'm gonna cut it, and I'm gonna throw it inside here. No, inside the shock. Okay. Now this transform needs to be around here, and it needs to be pointing down. So.
Jordan Arnold saying, "Hi, David."
Yo, Jordan, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. American roleplay's been time out. Don't ask for stuff. It's not that hard.
He wasn't asking, he was demanding.
Oh, even worse. On demand stuff. Okay, now this one goes inside, and the shark rear right goes inside that. Now in here, we're going to freeze. Boom. And in here, we're going to also freeze all. Beautiful. Now we move it out, and we move them out. Now the shafts. The shaft is not even properly oriented. So I'm gonna just cut that and put it inside the shaft, and I'm gonna move it down. I need to be careful. It needs to be here. Okay. Control X.
Another guy is saying, 82 Studio, but what if I really want it?
Maybe we need a rule on demanding being a permanent hide. I mean, if someone is new, you can understand that. The thing is, I learned matters when I was young. I just don't do that. But apparently, not everybody does these days. Manners.
Yeah, no, recommend it. We really can't do that because then the chat is gonna be really empty. I get what you're saying.
No, besides the permanent ban, it's only in certain situations, and it's not something that it's one warning and then it's bye bye. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work, especially in a channel where we have kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, I see your point, but it doesn't work now in a channel where there is, especially that is for all audiences like this one. No ban hide. Yeah. I understand what you say, but it's not possible.
Recommend it. It's the same. Ban or hide is the same.
It is not.
Driver 53, you are the only kid here, David.
I mean, we're all kids. We're all kids in here playing with our tools. And now I'm playing with pistons. Shock rear left. Ref? No, not left. That's right. And this one I don't know what it is. This one is left. And
David, your chat is horrible tonight. Especially by the members. Oh my god.
What are you doing, members? You're going nuts.
Solo guy saying, but 82 Studio, you demand that the midgets bring your zero juice all the time. River Todd, I demand. Hashtag polycounts matters is a new slogan.
Jesus. You're nuts. Okay, now let's see. Let's see if that works. I have the shocks and everything. Now let's see if we can actually export and copy. And we're gonna be done with the animations. We only have the leaf springs left to do, but these are extremely easy. Animate the leaf springs is extremely easy, so we're gonna do it in a second. Now, let's see. All these things, I don't know what are they. Anyways, so we need 2 shocks. Okay, so these are my front shocks. Now, my rear shocks. So shock.
Driver
Rear
53.
left.
David, when are you adding dynamic suspension to your chair?
Driver 53, I've been waiting for you to text me the whole day.
By the way, David, boss fight.
Yeah, I'm kinda...
Okay. Hey, I just say it. What you do with it, I don't care.
I did it. Okay, now let's see. Reload. Now we should have... we don't. Why not? What is that? Shaft. Oh. Shaft. Rear left. And shaft. Rear right. Save it. Okay. There you go. Now we have the shafts extended. In. If we drive, you can see that they are collapsing and reacting to the terrain just beautifully. That is so beautiful. Driver, do you want to see something cool? Of course you do. Okay.
We beat the boss. You won.
Perfect. Driver, check that. Hold on a minute. New color. That's fine. Save it. Reload. What is driver 53 when I call him? Driver, I need you. Can you jump into the VC? I want your reaction. Jump into the VC. Not from very high. Jump
You
into
rang?
the VC. You rang? What are you talking about? Driver, jump into the VC. Where are you? You're doing a worry, Sancho. Okay.
I didn't do that.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good, man. You?
Okay, I'm gonna send you a message, and you say nothing about it. Okay?
Okay.
So... Okay. Now, you have a message, but that's for later. Now, pay attention to the screen and see what happens.
Oh,
That is beautiful.
that is nice.
You see all
Yeah,
the
you just need to add that to your chair now, man. I mean,
Shut up.
you gotta.
No, this is. I mean,
you
this
look
is
a bit tiny today.
because probably Natalia or Monse have been playing with my chair. But hey,
Or
that is gorgeous right there.
That is all. So it doesn't do the front and back independently. It's just the whole truck up and down, right?
Yeah. And actually, all the elements like all the elements, the suspension and everything, they are collapsing and contracting. Everything is, well, the leaf springs, they are not right now because I haven't coded those, but everything is actually collapsing and contracting. So if you see, it took me a solid minute to actually code everything. But if we check, let me go.
Are you gonna do that, or are you gonna make it look like airbags? So the airbag's sitting on
No.
top of the axle and then connected to the leaf spring.
I don't think so. No. What I want you to see is look at the. I'm gonna just move away for a minute, so you see nothing right now. Where is the light coming from? Okay, this way. Now, Department of Roadside, doing great, thank you. Now, check on all the elements, even the rubber pieces that connect like the steering joints and stuff. Everything moves and everything reacts to the bumps, to the bounciness. Everything collapses and contracts. Front and rear axle. All the pieces, everything moves. Now I'm missing the drive shafts. They need to move too. But that is actually quite awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome, man. It looks like what I do with daily.
Yeah.
I work on suspension parts for the day job, so
I know.
awesome to see.
I know. That's why I wanted to show it to you, because
Yeah.
it is. I know you would appreciate it because you actually know this thing. So everything is actually acting independently.
Yep. That is awesome.
Took me a solid minute.
Trucker Matthew is saying, missing something.
Yeah, the rest of the truck. Shut up. Look, if I release it like that, hold on. You're gonna see something that it's just out of this world. If I release it like that, it's gonna be accepted because we already have a truck that is like that. Well, maybe the guy should not fly. Put a chair on it. But we already have a truck like that in the mod hub. Just a frame. So I could send it like that. Now Mr. Marcel was in the chat, is gonna kill me.
Yeah, the character is David size, for sure.
Shut up, Faber! I don't know why the character appears so small. Let me put it
Because
down.
you made it.
No, it's that. Okay, so now last piece.
It's mesmerizing, man.
I mean, I cannot wait for actually see the people like using it, and especially people that value all these stuff, everything that I did into the geometry of the suspension. It's just it's madness. But I cannot wait. I cannot wait for you guys to actually have it and test it and play with it.
Now you just need the engine to shake, like get a little torque going on.
I can do that. That's actually not a problem because we don't have flappers, and I can actually make the engine shake and the transmission shake and everything shake. That's something that it was a challenge, but it's not a challenge anymore. It's just easy. Those are things that are very, very easy to do, very easy to achieve.
Looking awesome, man.
So, and right now I'm gonna do the leaf springs. So, and
Sweet.
It's gonna be the last piece. So, are you seeing the message?
I did. Yep.
Chop chop.
Man, I am exhausted from this weekend. We had about 150 people at camp out yesterday.
150 people where?
At a camp out.
Jesus.
Yeah, our scout group, we went from about 35, 40 scouts up to like 115. We hosted 150 people yesterday, and it was a long day. Yeah.
Driver, you're doing your job too good. Don't do that. No, it's awesome that it's doing so well, but you just found the downside of it.
Yeah. No, and that wasn't everybody. I mean, we probably had half the people not even there yesterday because of other commitments. So
No,
it's
it's
fun.
awesome.
I've got
It's awesome.
like the next 3 days this week. I've got other stuff going on in scouts too. So no
Okay.
stopping.
Non-stop.
Exactly. But I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna get back down in the studio and figure
do
something out
something.
for this week.
That's
Yes,
good.
sir.
Are you streaming later?
No, not tonight. I am too wore out. I've honestly already fallen asleep twice at the desk. So
I know the feeling. I know exactly the feeling.
y'all take it easy, okay?
You okay? Sounds good, man.
Sure do.
Whee!
You
See
too.
guys.
Okay, so we have that. Now I'm gonna name all those. No. Okay, so we have Leaf Spring 1, Leaf Spring 2, and Leaf Spring 3. So it's 1, then 2, then Mesh, and then 3. And we
And
do
4?
Skin. No, there is no 4. Skin, bind, skin.
But there are four leaf springs.
No, bubbles. I'm talking about the bubbles.
Oh.
That's 1, 2, 3. So we select 1, then 2, then leaf spring, then 3, and skin, bind, skin. Now I can select all that and export it. Now back here, I'm gonna have these leaf springs. You see that right now, the leaf spring is floating. It's floating, and the axle, because of the wheel configuration, the axle is gone. Okay, all the elements are there, but the axle, actually, with the wheel, with the suspension configuration, it made the axle just go poof. Okay, now this poof of the axle, it ain't good, but it doesn't mean that we cannot fix it. Because right now, I just brought in those leaf springs. So I'm gonna select the previous ones and delete them. Now I have somewhere a place for my skin meshes, which is up here, and I'm gonna select everything but the joint number 3 on each leaf spring and move to skin mesh. Now these leaf spring 3 and 4, leaf spring 3 left and right 3, I'm gonna go to my axle, which is up here, and I'm gonna move these joints to the axle. Inside of the axle, Jesse Green, 23 months as a constant member, coming along pretty nice. Can't wait. Are you still working on the record? I never started working on the record. We have it there waiting, and we'll see when we can actually put it in 22 properly. Because right now, it's not worthy, because the mechanics are going to bring in more negative reviews and stuff than positivity for my profile. We have nearly 25 million downloads. We are about to be gold. We're about to be gold in the Mod Hub. We're about to be gold partners in the Mod Hub with 25 million downloads. 25 million downloads put us into the level of Black Sheep Modding, North Modding Company, and then it'll be us. I believe there is only 2 that got the 25 million award, and I believe we are going to be the 3rd ones to get the 25 million award, if I'm not mistaken.
David,
What?
can I have a moment to look down on that? People, that's insane. So you have Black Sheep Modding, which is a modding group, you have Nord Company blah blah blah, which is a modding group, and then David, all by him lonely self. Can we reflect on that, how awesome it is?
Hey, I'm busting my backyard in here. So,
Well, it seems to pay off.
I mean, it is a lot of time and effort and everything to do that. Today there was somebody on Facebook texting, hey, I like your mods, but you're taking too long to release them. Come on, speed up. There is people making better mods and releasing them faster. I instantly block him. I told him, we do our best, man. We do what we do what we can, but two hands and just one brain. So it's not a lot. It's not a lot to actually improve in there. Two hands and one brain.
Lately it's one brain and one hand, because in the other hand he holds a Nerf gun.
Yeah, okay, if I did it right, now the leaf spring is with the axle. Okay, the leaf spring right now, you see it with the axle. And whenever we accelerate, you're gonna see movement, displacement on the leaf springs and elsewhere. So that puts all these suspension elements on the 2022 are not only done, but UDIM and finished. Okay. Now, that's actually pretty awesome. One brain, two hands. Show the man some love. And I use 82 studio mods for my farm, so really can't wait for the perfection, really. Well, thank you. We had a blast. We had a spike today on people. I believe it was the like the raid from Clutch. Because we had I don't know, but there was a moment with 170, 180 people, something like nearly 200 people today. And then
I think you maxed out at 197. All watching at the same time.
It was a while without seeing that many people in here.
And we're very close to the 300 likes.
286 likes. We can make that. We can make 300 likes. Now, I have all the elements on the suspension are coded. Now there is something else that requires a bit of love, which are the drive shafts. We're gonna make them, and there is only one that actually is a bit of a pain, which is the rear one. This one is a little bit of a pain, but we're gonna make it work just fine. Now, how does the drive shaft works? I don't know. Every single time that I make them, I need to check on my own mods to actually see how I did them, because they need a rotation. They need a specific rotation. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the 3500 that has dynamic drive shafts and everything, and I'm gonna take a look at that. We're gonna take a look at that. Now, we're down to 94 people and 290 likes. It is pinned and extend and collapses. Exactly. But on the 3500, we have them doing that, but I don't remember how to do that. Because we have the axis. Okay, the axis is one thing. Then we have the cardan rotation that needs the minus 90 degrees on Y, so red arrow pointing back. So red arrow pointing back. And now this one, which is easy. And now the piece that rotates needs no rotation at all. So this cardan one axis has no rotations. Okay. Now this cardan one, same, no rotations, and when it spins like that. Okay. Now, red arrow pointing back, David. Red arrow pointing back. So it means that if we click on that one, that's not the one. if we click on this one, you see that red arrow is pointing to the left. So this is wrong. Okay. We're gonna need to name them. So this is gonna be carton 1. Now this carton 1 needs to be grouped. It's gonna move it. I'm gonna move it aside. Now this one is on the same place, but I need 90 degrees on Y. So that's gonna be pointing back 90 degrees. Perfect. Now that's carton 1 and axis. Now we drag the carton inside the axis and we freeze the transforms on that one. So it has no rotations, but it's pointing backwards. Perfect. Now we have this one that has this ball, this thing, and at the very end, that's it. Okay, it has all that. Now the rotations of that, the like position. Let me hide the freaking chassis because it's too complex. There you go. So now these two, they need to be on the same place. So this is going to be carton 2. That's going to be carton 2 part, for example. I'm going to drag it inside of carton. Therefore, this one should have no rotations. Jesus. Freeze. Not the translate, but the rotations. Okay. So we have it there. Now this piece, it's pointing down, but we need that one with the red arrow pointing to the other side. Okay. So we need to group it. Now we need to move away the carton number 2, and that one needs to be cut and moved inside. So we're gonna 0, 0, 0, and this one has no rotations. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. I made something wrong somewhere. Undo. Nope. Undo. Come on. At some moment I removed the rotations of the carton number 2. No. So in here, now freeze transforms, rotate. Carton axis, rotate 90. What's happening? Now, okay, now this is pointing back. Okay, now next one, I can hide the chassis. If you messed up the rotations in here, what's gonna happen is that the carton is gonna loop sideways. It's not gonna rotate on the direction of the truck. Now this one has the right rotation right now. See, it's pointing down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just create a transform, cut it, throw it inside, and this transform, which is here, it's going to be, I need the red pointing down, so 90 degrees on Y, and that's carton to axis. Now move it aside, move it away. That's the carton number 2 that goes inside the axis, and that's freeze transforms and rotations. And now we have this tiny bitty ball that goes inside carton 2. Okay. Now this one has no rotations whatsoever. Perfect. Next one. Next one is this one. Okay, that's carton number 3. That's carton 3. And it has also a tiny bitty ball. That's garden 3. Now
And
this one,
4 more likes.
4 more likes and 300 likes. Come on, hit that like button. We've been. I'm busting my backyard in here. Okay, now this one again. 90 on Y. Garden 3 inside. Freeze transforms and rotate. And garden 3 part. Move it inside. So that's garden 3 axis. That one has no rotation. Perfect. Now this one. Same story. That's gonna be garden 4. Fine. So group. Garden 4 axis. And garden 4. Over the side. That's gonna be 90. What's going on? Oh, I'm rotating. Shut up. 90. Okay. That one is at the same spot. Drag it inside. Freeze. Rotate. Okay, so moving down. Now, no, the ball. What is the ball? This one.
Hey, Lava Mist. Merry
Oh.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Lava Means. How you doing? Garden 4. Okay. Done. Now we have this one. That's garden 5. Horrible. Now I cannot group it. I cannot group that one. I need to group it outside. I need to cut it and pull it in. And 90 on Y. No, minus 90 on Y. So this one has a bunch of weird rotations. 1, 5 axis. Garden 5 inside. Garden 5 hard. And this garden 5 needs to be frozen. I'm gonna save it. And okay, now this one goes inside. So that one rotates properly. Nice. Now where are we? No, I need this one. I need the big one. This one. Okay, this one is gonna be garden 6.
And you hit the 300 likes.
Yo, 300 likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. We're gonna be back. We're gonna be in the game in a minute, and we're gonna see all these shafts, things, and tiny bits and stuff like moving. And you're going to understand why I have this piece separated. Usually it should be joined, should be one single piece, but I have it separated, and then you'll understand why. Okay, that's garden 6 hard. Now I'm gonna cut it, put it inside here. Axis. Move it out. Nope. Move it in. That minus 90. 300 on the video. Dragon Bandit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Took a while today, and it's the first time in the week. It's the first time during the week that we actually broke the 300 likes on a live stream. So that's actually pretty awesome. Thank you, guys. Now this one needs to be frozen. And garden 6 part is down there, and I'm gonna move it. Okay. Now, move on, move down. And last but not least, we have this one, this one is pretty straightforward. Now we move that out. That's garden 7. That's garden 7 axis. It needs to point this way. So 90 degrees. That one goes inside and freeze transformations and rotation. Now, now the key element. This cardon 6 cannot be, this one cannot be just floating here. This one needs to be inside of the rear axle. So we're gonna go to the wheels, to the wheel back left, where I have my axle, and I'm gonna drag this cardon 7 inside of my axle rear. So the 7 is gonna be floating. Also, it's gonna be bouncing and reacting with the suspension. Now the problem that we have is that this cardon 6, it's not properly oriented to actually move and turn when the axle actually bounces. So this is not going to be a cardon 6 axis. We're gonna need to group it, and we're going to have a group above that is gonna be a moving part. Okay, it's gonna be a moving part. So that's a little bit that could be a little bit confusing. So we're gonna put it here. Okay, now I need this one with a blue arrow pointing down. Remember, blue arrows. So now this this is cardon 6 moving part, and that one goes above, that one goes here. Now inside we're gonna have the cardon itself, and inside the piece that rotates, but we need a reference. The reference is actually the cardon 6 part. Now I'm gonna group again. That's a little bit, I mean, it took me a little bit of time to actually master it, but right now I believe it's gonna blow up again. Cardon 6 moving part reference. Okay, so I cannot have it like that. I need the blue arrow pointing up. So that means 180 on Y. Now this cardon 6 moving part, it's not going to be here. It's going to be inside of the axle rear. So when the axle rear moves, it's going to tell the game where the reference for this shaft is located. Now we can just save all that, and we're going to export it. We're going to go here. We have them loaded, and I'm going to activate the speed rotating parts. Okay, block and comment. Now I have here all my cardons. I'm gonna just remove that, and I know that I have 7. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That, and it's gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I will adjust the rotation radius afterwards. Okay, I'm gonna remove the wheel indexes from there because we don't need them. And that's one piece. Now I need to go to cylinder, and I need to create a moving part. A moving part exactly like it was the axle rear, but it's going to be cardon 7, cardon 6 moving part. Cardon 6 moving part reference, and cardon 6 moving part reference. In this case, I want the scale on Z. Now with all that, we should be able to jump into the game, and if I reload it, nothing is broken. Nothing is broken. And if I start driving, we should see the cardons spinning. And more than that, we should see the rear cardon actually adjusting his position based on the bouncing of the wheels. Now, not only that, but if we actually move it down, the cardon itself adjusts. Now there is a problem like I was expecting with the exhausts. I'm gonna need to reshape a little bit the exhausts. That's easy. But right now, everything moves, everything adjusts, and if we go like that, you're gonna see that the rear axle, everything on the rear axle is acting, reacting, bouncing, collapsing, and contracting like it would do in real life. And this is, to me, absolutely beautiful. Now we bring back all the visual elements. It's gonna be more visually appealing like that. We bring it in, we elevate it, and you're gonna see that, well, when things needs to move, they move. When things don't need to move, they don't move. But I'd say this is probably, whoa, that was close. This is probably one of the most advanced suspensions that you could actually see in Farming Simulator, and it's going to be for all platforms. Now, that's not all. That is not everything. Why? Because now it's when the things get complex. This was not complex. This is just a single truck. This is a single truck with a single animation. With everything coded, with everything in place, but in the end, with a single animation. Now, it doesn't flex. Whenever you jump into something, it's not flexing. The suspension is working. The suspension is working, but it doesn't flex. So if we hit here, suspension is working. You see all the elements moving correctly, but there is no flexing, and the reaction is a little bit game. It reacts game. Now, if we drive with the 3500 in the same area, let me bring in this. Okay. This is a 3500. This is the crew cab. In what time is it? 39. Okay. It's time for an upload. What do you say? What do you say? Shall we upload the 3500 crew cab to the market? Now, in here, for example, we do a side-by-side comparison. Reactions. We have everything in here. Everything moves. But if we go now to the 2022, Lava Maze, Solar Guy once is picking up a fight. Robbie Eastpans, I don't care if you remember. If you say that again in that way, I'll hide you. You don't say that this way, because I find it extremely rude. Release the mod. Hey, you see what happened in here? There is no, there is reaction, but the axle is, there is torsion on the axle, yes. Lavamis is saying hashtag no underglow, but you see that it's not the same. You go very slow and it loses it. When you go very slow with the crew cab, when you go very slow with the crew cab, it don't lose it. It just reads the ground. Now, not only reads the ground, but actually reacts amazingly. Now, I don't know. I don't know if it's possible to achieve the same with the 2022. I'd like to, but I don't know if it's possible. Because we will need to separate everything, and we will need to bring everything into components. Now that's not an easy task. Separating everything into components, it's not an easy task at all. In order to do that, I'm gonna need to duplicate the wheels. Okay, I'm gonna move the wheels out. Well, a duplicate of the wheel. Okay, I'm gonna move them out. And now these two, I'm gonna group them. And this is the center of my front component. Trent Kruger, how are you doing? Okay, this is the center of my front component. Now, I'm gonna bring in my 3500 crew cab, and I'm gonna delete the main component, and I'm just going to keep main component 1 and main component 2. Now this one, I'm gonna cut it and put it in here. Okay, that's where it's going to be sitting. And move it out. I need again these two babies. I need to group them. I need to move them out.
Brad Kruger is saying, I'm doing okay. How are you, David?
Well, we've been here almost 3 hours, and we are going to do some crazy stuff, uploading the 3500 crew cab to the model. So, okay, this is going to be the component number 3. Now,
So
inside...
get those donations ready.
Yeah, the super chat ready. Oh, for God's sake. I suck at it. Now, I'm gonna bring in these two babies into the main component number 3. That cannot be 3500. That's 22. That's 2022. And that's 2022. Now, inside the main component number 2, I need to bring in the axis from left and the axis from right. Now, I need to create a component join 2. That's component 2 joined. Duplicate it, cut it, and put it here as component 3 join. And I need these two components to be on the main 2022. Now, it seems that nothing changed here in the truck. Okay, it seems that nothing changed here in the truck, but it did. A lot of things changed right now. First thing, the animation to lift and raise and lower the suspension is no longer valid, because I need to rethink that. Now, I need to bring back my components. So I'm gonna have 3 components, and I'm gonna grab not that one. I need the crew cab. That works a little bit better. This one. Okay. I'm gonna grab this. Okay. And I'm gonna replace these components. Component 2 joined and component 3 joined. Now, having done that, changes the entire geometry, of the truck. So it means that on the animations, the animation to control the suspension is no longer valid. I need to rethink how am I going to do it. But everything else should should work. If I have my components properly set. Now, jumping into the game to do that without reloading it, it's a risk, because we may see a massive crash on our beloved 2022. But it's worth it. Invalid component found. Reset positions. So I don't know what happened. Everything keeps working. But right now we have the behavior. We have flexing. We have flexing, we have bouncing, and we have absolutely everything. We have absolutely everything that we had that made the 3500 good, plus a fully working components and suspensions on every single wheel. Now let's see. Does it better? It doesn't start bouncing like stupid. And I'm gonna go to the uneven one. That's the rough one. Let's see what happens. All the wheels, they keep reacting, so the suspension still works. All the components of the suspension, they still working dynamically. What changed on the truck is that right now, well, it's way more stable, and what everything was requesting, the flex. So not only reacts to everything, not only every single component adjusts to everything, but it also flexes like amazingly. And I mean, this is beautiful. That's art in movement. Let me bring this here raise low. So if we go here, now you're gonna see, we're gonna do it slow. Now this is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, that's absolutely beautifully done.
That is gorgeous. How it moves, how everything acts and how everything reacts. Now this is a new a new level. Not only dynamic, not only flexing, but everything at once. Now question, Jesus. With that change, how does it jump? We're gonna go and do, I don't care if we go longer, driver is not going to stream. So if we do a late upload, it really don't bother me. So those who actually want to see the upload of the 3500 crew cab, just stay there, stay tuned, and you will see it. Okay, the 2022 is here, it's loaded. So we're gonna go ahead and load it. Dragon Band-Aid, the Super Duty High Boy. Actually, someone was trying to convert it without authorization, of course. Someone was trying to convert it, and he did a horrible job. Even he was told to please not to try to do that. He was told to not to do that because he was doing a horrible job. Now let's see. Can he jump? We don't have lights, but the most important thing to me, guys, you know that it's suspension and how it works in the ground. Because if the truck is beautiful, but it is a freaking rock, no, I'm not driving it. Now let's see. We're reaching the 102 miles per hour. It's bouncy. It's too bouncy on the back. So we're gonna need to remember that we adjusted the suspension for without the multiple components. We'll see. SA modding? I don't think so, but that'll be cool. So now with the latest adjustments that we did to the suspension, I don't know how it's gonna jump. It's bouncy at the back. But it did it, I mean, it did it pretty well. It did it pretty well. Oh. I was going to say that tree was close. No, it was not close. It was actually inside of the truck. Remember, we don't have collisions. It's the last thing. Now let's see if I can align it properly. I think we have it aligned. Beautiful. That is beautiful. If you don't like that, that is so beautiful. Bloosh, bloosh. How it absorbs the bouncing. Oh, that is so beautiful. How it absorbed that thing. Oh my god. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I mean, a Baja truck will absorb it like that. It will absorb it like that. Now let me see again from the front. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that is so beautiful. That is absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Oh, I'm happy. I'm very happy. That last change that I did, adding the two components and stuff, it's actually a risky one because it can mess up with everything that I did. And it didn't. It didn't. All the elements still moving. All the joints still moving. Everything still working. Everything still there. And that is absolutely, absolutely outstanding. Now, my actual truck is a Nissan Navara. Yep. I don't know if I have a picture somewhere.
Unfortunately, he failed miserably in rebuilding that in-game. Because everybody says it's a Ford Raptor.
It's not a Raptor! Get out of here! So, let me see if I can find... I believe I have a picture of mine in the beach. Not 82 Studio. Shut up. My profile. Switch it. Let me see if I can show it to you. I go to my pictures. Photos. No. I don't know. I don't know if I have that picture somewhere. I really don't know. I hate Facebook. I really hate Facebook. I used to have a picture of my truck that I really liked, like laying in the beach. But well, I have one here that it's dark. Look at that, look at that. Open image in new tab. See? See? But of course, change stuff. But I don't know.
Yeah, that really wasn't the best picture.
I don't know. I don't have the other one. I don't know where the other one is. Because I have it, and I don't know where I have it. It's just stupid. Facebook is stupid. I mean, I stopped using Facebook because it was absolutely impossible to find stuff. The stuff that you uploaded, you cannot find it. Here. That's the one I was looking. In a minute, you're gonna see it.
Yeah, that's a beautiful picture.
Shut up, bud.
Well, sorry, I gave you a compliment. It
Okay.
is a beautiful picture.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear a but. No.
No, there is no but. Besides your
but
butt
everybody
on the
has one.
background.
Everybody has his butt. So now let me see. Because I have here a backup and I don't know what that is. Let me see. We're gonna upload the crew cap. Okay. Creepy old man, Lava Miss Farm. That was my German friend, the one that passed this year. You don't need to feel bad. It's, I mean, but it was my friend here in the crowd. I have no friend in here. So yeah, bring in some memory.
Yeah, I think he was talking of you. That he thought it was you.
No, I know. That's why I said, please don't feel bad. Okay. Upload. I need the Productive Jeans. Where is it? What is DJ doing connected? Guy don't sleep. I know that he sent me pictures of the crew guy. Yeah, here. So we're gonna do like we do always. We're gonna check on the Productive James pictures, cause he's the freaking best taking pictures of anything farm sim related. So he actually took these pictures for the upload of the 3500 crew cap. And I don't know how he does it. It's my mod, but when he takes the pictures, it looks better. It is what it just looks better. He has that taste. No, that's not the one. This one. So those are the pictures that he uploaded, that he sent me for the release of the 3500 crew cap, and we are going to upload it. Now I'm preparing it because it's not ready. I don't know why it's not ready. I see a couple of things that are there that shouldn't be there. We have sounds, door, translations, and wheels. Okay, so now let's execute the testing tool and let's see what the tester needs to say. Oh, by the way, it needs to be 69, but I believe it's not 69. 67. 69. Save it. Close. 100.2 right now. Close everything. And it needs to photograph the extreme too. It's actually true. Well, I mean, we can take some pictures of the extreme. I believe we have some. Okay, hold on. We have a new test runner to execute. So that's the result. Okay, that's the result of the test. And we have a new test runner to actually download. So we're gonna go ahead and download it. Just make sure that we are executing the latest one. So in downloads, where is the test runner? Remote debugger. What is it? Test runner 1.0.8. Okay, downloading it. Now we're gonna open it, and we have it here. Now I'm going to open the file location, which is here. That's all the results. I'm gonna drag these, throw it inside, and replace. Again. Okay. Now I'm gonna close it and execute the test runner again. We're using the right. Now we're gonna execute it again. Test runner. And it's execute. Let's see. Let's see. And Chevy Colorado. Okay, so we have a pass. Pass, no problems found. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we have same 20 slots on the 3500, both versions. Then we have 17 slots on the crew camp. Why do we have less slots on the crew? I did better. Did something. And then 19 slots on the extreme. Okay, 19 slots on the extreme. So everything is fine. Everything is looking sharp. Everything is looking beautiful. We're gonna put that in here, and we're gonna pack it. We're gonna pack it. Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? Because we are uploading a bunch of stuff. This is an update, but it could perfectly be a separated and new mod, because it shares absolutely nothing with the previous one. But Mr. Marcel told me not to. I disagree, but he's the boss. That's how it works. Okay, we have the 2020. No, not the Shadow Fox. I just did it. That's why I've executed the testing tool. So I'm gonna bring that aside. I'm gonna bring Mr. Marcel is online. Oh, I know what he's doing. Mr. Marcel is pew 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 pew. So, and if you don't understand pew 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 pew, well, not my fault. Now we're gonna jump in. Okay, and we're going to add a new mod. Add new. There you go. And the untiled mod is here. We have it here. No.
We're not watching.
No, hold on. So we're gonna choose the file, and the file is gonna be on the mod hub releases, in pending, and the TLX 3500 update. I've read and we upload. Now this is only the uploading the mod. We need to set up the description and prepare also the pictures that we are going to attach to the mod. Because whenever you submit a mod, you need to attach pictures. You need to send pictures to giants that are actually going to appear in the website. So we're gonna go ahead to Studio Pictures 22. You know, what is it? 3500? 3500. 3500. Yeah. So we have several pictures of the 3500, and none of them from the extreme. We don't have an extreme picture of the 3500. That's bad. But where are the other ones? Here. So I'm gonna save that. Save image. And not in here. 22, 3500. I'm gonna save that here. Save image. Let's save it here. Save image. Save it here. And save image. And save it also here. Can close that. And this thing's still spinning, so we have time. We still have time to take a nice picture of the extreme, because the extreme is just right here. We have the extreme TLX 3500 right here. So now I'm just going to use the BKTs, lighting everything, liveries, that one, emblem, yeah, 7.3 supercharged. Oh, here, error. Why? No. No, 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 no. That's not possible. I did these translations. Hmm. Hmm. Gonna bring them in here. Oh, it's capital letter. It's capital B in here, and it needs to be. Cannot be capital B. That's why. But I did them. I knew that I did them. Okay, save them all. Okay, we're good. Now that's gonna be fixed. Somebody sending me. Sending me a message. Check it too. Main color. Oh, it's a crew cat. This one, design color. We're gonna go dark moon. So that's TLX 2022. Design color dark moon. And the bed is going to be example, something like that. And metal parts, we're gonna make them red. Rim color is going to be no metal parts are going to be so. Okay. There you go. Now let's see. It's a huge XML. Yeah, it is. It is a huge XML indeed. Okay, so we have it here. Well, this is uploaded. MGS heavy haulage, please stop. Now I need to review something. It doesn't go like crazy fast because it's a monster. But if you're not careful, you'll flip it. Like pretty fast. Where am I going? I'm going here. I'm supposed to be going through this trail. Oh, it's there. There. Real gaming, bro. This is the last time, and this is the last warning. It's freaking Sunday. There is no testing release on Sundays. Jesus. No. Collisions in this area are a little bit tricky. I need to pick up the right spot. Where is the light? What time is it? 12. 9. 9. Now the light is coming from the other side. Here. Jeez. Well, that's one way to go then. Are you kidding me? It's gonna stay leveled after all that. Okay, now I need to go to this side where because the light is on this side. So we're gonna try to climb. This is vertical. There's no way we're climbing there. And if I'm not mistaken, there is a rock in there, and I need to go this way. Aww, There you go. That's the one. G! My fault. 9. No, that's gonna be. Need to fly, and I need 30. Why am I not flying? Where am I? Where am I? Why it's not flying? Oh, they haven't done it. Wait. Where's my truck? Here. Okay. Something like that. Boom. Done. Boom. No. Okay. Okay, so that's done. Now I need to clean these backup files, and I need to check something that someone is reporting that on the here the camo was not showing. Winter World digital. Yeah, it's working. I'm just working. We're good. Now let's see. We have it here, and I need to check on the mod disk. Version 1.1.0, stream version, monster truck. Yeah, everything is fine in here. Everything is fine in here. We zip, and we need to upload it again. It's that tiny bitty error. TLX. Pieces, pending, paste it, and replace. Is everybody ready? Because we are about to press the button. We still have 97 people and 341 likes. There you go. There you go. I like that. I like those numbers. So where is the mod hub? Here. Okay, it's updated. It's uploaded, but we need to replace it. So choose the file, and we're gonna replace it. And once it's replaced, I'm not gonna change the icon. I don't want to redo all these icons. Making this icon is a pain because it has all the beds and stuff, so it's painful. I'm not gonna do that. But in the game, everything has his own icon. So let's see. Let's get a crew cap with something new. So for an example, we're gonna get it with the big ATs. And not so high, something like that. Oh, you know what? Oops. Something like that. Now, what color? I really like the oranges. I found out that oranges are one of my favorite colors in the game. So in metal parts, no, that's fine. Rim colors gonna be gunmetal. Okay. So why am I doing this? Basically, we're gonna lease that one, and then I'm gonna get the prospector bed configuration on a standard or service rack. Fenders extra wide, no, yes, no extra light. LED lights, size extended, and color. It's gonna be gunmetal. Okay, so we have it like that. I'm gonna lease it. Yes, that's the other picture that is missing. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and I have it here already. That's what I wanted to do with the versatile. That's what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna move aside. I bought the same configuration. So, because we need a picture of the truck in use, so that's gonna be. And that's also, I mean, if everything works, this one's gonna be released this week too. The Versatile. Okay, something like that. On the top. And boom. There we go. With a new prospector. Chat's frozen. You lost the bail. I know. I know. It's fix it. It's fix it. Okay, so let's check on Giants. Okay, this is uploaded. This is uploaded. TLX 3500 1.1 blah 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 blah. Manufacturer Lizard Motors. That's a car. And
Ellie, please drop the tipper function. Please.
Ali, the next one I'm gonna hide you. Okay? Now you're getting under my skin. So next time you're gonna be hidden by myself. Getting over that. Now, I wonder what pictures I have on the Mod Hub with the 3500. Let me go get them. Everybody's using the 3500 keyword. Where is my mod? My mod. Where is my mod? Here. So, what pictures do I have? None. Beautiful. Oh, here. So I have this one. Spreaders. Okay. I have room for improvement. Okay, so choose file. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create like the main picture is gonna be mine. Why? Well, basically, I'm gonna go ahead and get one of these. Again, full extras with big ATs. Lighting, liveries, blah 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 blah. Color. In main color, I'm gonna get something more neutral. So for example, a Biscuit New Age. Biscuit New Age is gonna do the trick. Now rim color, I'm gonna go chrome. And oops, I'm gonna go ahead and get a Prospector red but an XL. Service rack, no fenders. Size extended, and color is gonna be again gunmetal. So now this one, Connor, how you doing? Welcome. So I'm gonna go ahead and so the light on the previous picture is wrong because the light is hitting this way. Okay, so this one is wrong. I need to take the picture from the other side. Pumps and Prig! We've been here 3 hours and nearly a half. So good to see you! Okay, something like that. Let me see if I can spot the difference. We're gonna do home. Cool. Picture. So you have both in there, the crew cab and the single cab. So I'm gonna go ahead. That's the first one is gonna be this one. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe the first one needs to be the ones that we already have. What is it? What is it? Studio Pictures 22 3500. That one is the one that we already have. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload that one. Okay, how many people still resisting today? 107. 107 people are gonna see the re-upload, the sending of the update for the 3500 crew cab. Only you guys. Everyone else is gonna miss it. On the screenshots, then I'm gonna use this one. Load. Let me see. Okay, we have this one, we have that one. I'm gonna choose the file. I'm gonna go with the extreme one. Load. Dylan Stack, how are you doing? You're late. Now this one. And okay, this is done. I don't know if I have these two. I have the single cab, have the crew cab and the single cab. Then I have the extreme. No, that cannot be the extreme. The third picture needs to be the one that Derp sent with the 3500. The third picture needs to be this one. Okay. And replace. Now the extreme. Can somebody time out Ali, or I'm really gonna hide her. Ali, you today it's too much. Today it's too much. Thank you. What happened? Upload. Oh, sorry. I need to click upload. Okay, done. Stream. And now I'd like to have. I don't know if I can have a composition. Gene Shabino! That's what I'm talking about. Timeout Ali. There you go. Now even Shao, completely missing, completely lost in the sky, saying, "Will there be a crew cab version?" we're uploading the crew cab of the 3500. We're on it. We're on it, man. We're working on it. I should have screenshots somewhere, because my intention would be actually to have that crew cab. He might be asking about the other. So now I'm gonna sell. Can I sell everything in here with this tool? Environment, reload, remove vehicles. Yeah, everything gone. Oh, but not the babes. Okay, remove babes. How do I remove babes? Lawrence Anderson, how are you doing? Welcome. We are uploading the 3500 crew cab. Remove bales, remove pallets, remove logs, remove stumps. There you go. So we should. Why it looks so clean? I may have cleaned too much. No, even shop. No, the 20 series are always single cab. It's an extended cab actually. So my intention with this one would be actually to get something compared. Like for example, we go to the Continentals. We go something like that, and then I'm gonna get like a working truck, like white, and design color is gonna be black H, something like that. Now the bumper is gonna be this one, black H. There you go. And then the rim color, I'm gonna go with the dark steel, something that looks tough. Okay, we're gonna lease it, and that's gonna be here in the store. We have one. Now the bed needs to be the same, but I want it with some working stuff right there. So we're gonna go with this one, with the rack and that one. Now bumper is going to be off-road and off-road design. Emblem no, lighting don't matter, sequentials, liveries, attachers, yeah, put the gooseneck. Fenders, the duals, the twins. No, we went with the twins. And then the design color is gonna be black aged. Okay, something like that. It's a work truck. Okay, so we go here. And I'm spawning myself inside of the bed. So come on, grab it. Let me remove the 35. What I want to do is some sort of composition where I have one truck somewhere sitting here. I have the single cab, okay, and I'm setting it there. Then I'm gonna spawn there on the crew cab, on the single cab. This one, please. This one, please. This one, please. Jake, apparently I get this 2 days in a row. Why? Nobody does that. This and this. Okay, so these are all the beds that we have for the crew cab, for the single cab. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move them like so. Please. Oops, sorry. Okay, like that. I'm looking at the legs. I'm not looking at the beds right now. So that one. It's to be like here. Now farm applications. That can be here. That one can be behind. And last but not least, we have this bed that is going to be sitting somewhere around. I've added it right, which probably made some mistakes, but yeah, I made some mistakes. This one. Right here. I don't like how it looks at all. I don't like how it looks. How can I make it so you see all the beds? Let me do that again. So I cannot remove everything, because if I remove everything, oh, that's good. I'm uploading the truck. We're gonna be ready. Yeah, the crew cab is being uploaded right now. So I'm gonna try to
Once David gets his picture figured out.
Yeah, exactly. Shut up. So ouch! Why should me? Woman, I'm concentrating in here.
Well, there is a medicine for that.
Okay, now that's better. Now that's better. I just need to move the truck. Here. Okay. Okay, now, oops. And I want to do, I'm gonna grab this. Make sure that they are all together. Okay. Now, again, on this side, right there, I need the beds of the exile for the crew cab. And the extreme is gonna be just on the background. Jesus, massive. Okay. Oh, something like that. Now there is one bed loading. My flow. Stop it. Okay. There. Now the truck will be here. It's gonna be the crew cab. One, boom, 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 something like that. Color gonna be raised red. Design color raised red. Trim color black. Okay, something like that. On release. Okay. In the bed options, special editions, no. Bumper, off-road design, off-road main, emblem, don't matter, liveries, don't matter, attacher, don't matter, fenders, needs to be white design, main color red, design color red, please, okay, some things, Jesus. Put it on top of that thing. Okay. Now this baby sitting back here. It's gonna be front. Okay, how does it look? Looks like I want it, kind of. Now I need the FOV 5. So many stuff. Boom. They're beautiful. Now choose file. This one. Load. How many files? And the last one. We have the last we can only put 16 six screenshots. So we have single cap, both, crew cap, extreme, everything that is included, all the beds and everything, and last picture. The last picture, I'm gonna go ahead to the studio ones that Derp sent me, and I'm gonna pick it from there. So for an example, we have what picture shall we put in here? Steven Sean Burner, we're uploading it. So what picture shall we put in here? Normal one. No? Normal one, that one. No. There you go. So yeah, Venom. That you're absolutely right. So hi there. That's the moment. Is everybody ready? Is everybody ready? Remember, you go. There is a button right there in the chat. It's a super chat, and then you type 1000, and it's gonna complain. It's gonna tell you the limit is 500. That's fine. Then you go back. You put 500 twice. So you send 2 of those. Okay. So hi there, TLX. It's a joke, but 3500 update to test for all platforms. Platforms. Thanks, David. So, paper farming forgot some zeros. Paper farming, you forgot in some zeros and some numbers in there. Now, the thing is, we're gonna in 3, 2, 1, submit. Boom. So, the mod is with giants sitting, waiting to be tested. You see it here. You see it first. Thank you, Paper Farming, for the $2 to €2 super chat. Now, Reaver Todd 500 twice. There you go. Yo, Reaver. Thank you, man. Now, this has been updated. And what else do we have? Upload time, hooray! There you go. There you go. I mean, it's 500. There is a dot. There is a small dot that it's bothering there. That small dot in between the 5 and the first 0. That's kind of wrong. Did remove that crap. YouTube, remove that crap. So we have right now the 3500, the 9000, the global goods transport pallet sitting waiting to be there you go. 5.5 again. You put the 0 again. Reaver Toad. And we have the 50 feet gooseneck trailer testing completed. Now I'm waiting. This was the last report, and I'm waiting for the next one. I know, Dragon Bandit, I know. But in here, we're waiting. Dylan Sack upload. I think I missed a couple zeros. I mean, you have all the zeros. You have 1 0 0 0. Again, the problem is this small dot that is in the middle. So you actually managed to move the dot a little bit. Now you gotta keep trying, man. You gotta keep trying to push this dot away. Now, okay, we're here, and we have the pictures of all the 3500s. I really like how that looks like that. Looks kind of used and stuff. They put their dot in the wrong spot. I know, Dylan. I know. It should be 2 zeros to the right. Now jokes aside, thank you guys. Thank you. That's done. Been sent. It's been sent. Finally. Now let's see if my predictions were right or wrong with what is going to happen next. We're gonna go back to the testing scenario. We're gonna quit that without saving. Whoa. That was a thunder. Reaver Todd, being fair, that is true. I haven't said it. Cheaters. You all cheaters. Now, going back to here, we're gonna finish the stream with a very nice image. We're gonna finish the stream. Best stream ever tonight, David. Thank you. My pleasure, Alexander Hernandez. My pleasure. I'm glad you had fun. Now, I think that I don't have a 2022 bot. No, I don't. So I'm gonna get a 2022 in with the image of the 2022. Yo, with Bandy. I'm gonna need to fix that. So with the image of the beautiful 2022 and the entire suspension working, that was my goal for this weekend, to actually have all the madness of this suspension working, and we have it. We managed to make it. So with that image, now next is going to be all the texturing and stuff, but that's going to be another. So we're gonna go here. There you go. So with that beautiful image, with that beautiful image, we do, oh crap, we do the 5 minutes, and we will say goodbye for today. Now 109 people, 363 likes. Those likes actually work out. We are closer to the 400 likes on the stream. Now I'm gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. No, kidding. 5 minutes. It's you time. It's you time. Now it's when you type in the chat. Now is when everybody, anybody that wants to jump into the VC is able to jump into the VC. We'll see. We're down to details, light, sounds, and collisions. Basically, yep. Basically, well, the interior needs fine tuning. The interior needs fine tuning, but yeah, basically it's texturing, then details, light, sounds, and collisions. Yep.
Probably the interior needs building.
What?
The interior probably needs a complete building.
No. It's just detailing. I have it already. I have that already. Fleety 1582. No, I shown it. I've shown that. It's on here. And it's Sunday. They say nothing on Sundays. It's pending. There was the
It should be in testing tomorrow.
Should be in testing tomorrow, yes. According to the flow, it should be in testing tomorrow. But for example, my global goods transport palette has not updated since the 22. Okay, since the 22 of September. And that was Thursday. So, well, I don't know what's going on there, but we need to have faith, cross the fingers, and just wait for Mr. Marcel to assign my mod. Where's Mr. Marcel? He's still pew pew pew. So, what else? If anybody has nothing to say, we're gonna leave it here for today, and I'm gonna grab something to eat and a couple of things for my head, because I have a hell of a headache. Trent Kruger, it is my pleasure. By the way, I remember when Trent was green. You were a soul and you ran away. I remember that. I remember seeing your name green. Don't know what happened there, but if there is something that we did wrong and we can improve, just shoot me a message, let me know, and we'll see what we can do about it. Now, what else? Anything else? Anything else in chat? Closing the stream in 1. Closing the stream in 2. Shut up, Venom. Closing the stream in 3. Sold to the man. Oh, I haven't.